What is going on, everybody? I'm going to hop right into this. This is part two of definitely a three-part or maybe even four-part series exploring the potential relationships within FedNow, Ripple, even digital currency initiatives. I think the blockchain integrations portion of this deep dive, like across all of the FedNow service providers, is probably going to be. This deep dive thing could go. I don't even know how long it's going to go. It's going to be what it's going to be. But I found some really interesting relationships within this second portion. I did want to start. I've got a lot of stuff to get through, as you guys can see. I did want to start by saying the Digital Dollar Project launches a technical sandbox program to explore central bank digital currency infrastructure solutions. Ripple certainly tied into this. Nox Networks is tied in. Digital Asset is tied in, and EMTECH. Not surprising to see Ripple in there. Chris Giancarlo, kind of all the initiatives within that. But EMTECH was interesting to me. And I found this decoding CBDC document probably about 2 weeks ago. It's probably about a month or two old. This is a joint study between Ripple and Hedera, including Prosper US, Report Series partners. EMTECH has been with Hedera for a while. You can go back to Project New Dawn, which was essentially an exploration of the digital dollar, which I'll show you in a second here, that had the Fed involved and Microsoft involved. Now with Hedera here, the EMTECH CBDC infrastructure. Now this should be of note. DLT or distributed ledger technology networks that can currently be used with EMTECH CBDC infrastructure. It's only the Hedera consensus service, and this is pretty new. So take that however you want to take it. The other thing to talk about is EMTECH with Project New Dawn. And it's talking directly about working with Hedera Hashgraph. We will develop further understanding of how to utilize interoperability between the trust and a private CBDC network. This is an older document. I shared this probably about, I don't even know if it was like a year ago, for EMTECH, Project New Dawn, Hedera, the Fed, Microsoft. All right, I want to get into this because this is kind of all of the information that I've accumulated over the past day. Again, this is part two of the deep dive within the FedNow Service Providers. I have made it through 7 out of 11 pages here, and I'm not even all the way through this page yet. I think the last time I made it through 3 pages. To start with, I'm going to talk about Tassat and TassatPay and the digital interbank network, because Tassat is mentioned as a service provider out of the 91 that are on the FedNow site. And I'm just going to play a quick clip here.
Real-time payments, smart contracts, all fiat currencies and digital assets, customized solutions, artificial intelligence, and data analytics.
All right, so TassatPay and the digital interbank network, talking about all fiat currencies and digital assets, aka cryptocurrencies. There is quite a bit in here. This is Tassat essentially talking about giving small and mid-sized banks the opportunity to compete in this ever-changing landscape. This is a couple of years old. Talking about Ripple and R3 taking grandiose kind of initiatives to bring large-scale banks together down from the top. Tassat's integration starts from the bottom up. And you can look again, the CFTC essentially issued approval of Tassat as a regulated crypto derivatives exchange in 2019. Interesting that the Fed is integrating an organization like that within the service provider showcase. Next up, we've got Synechron. Synechron is going to be providing their ISO 20022 simulator. That's the solution for FedNow within the service provider showcase. What I found interesting and curious is that within FinLabs is where this ISO 20022 simulator takes place within Synechron. We can also look and see some of the other initiatives within Synechron here in their FinLabs. We see cross-currency payments. Let me make sure that you guys know that this is what it is. Synechron.com/FinLabs. FinLabs Accelerator inventory, just like ISO 20022. Under cross-currency payments and blockchain, they have Ripple and the XRP protocol, and it falls under digital transformation, allowing firms to pay any bank connected to the cryptocurrency rails using a single reserve, minimizing the amount of capital required to make transactions easier, cheaper, and faster. And again, Synechron as a service provider. I found a ton of older stuff about Synechron as well. Murex essentially partnering with the World Bank for their new treasury platform back in 2019, listing Synechron as a Tier 1 partner. you can really go down the rabbit hole with a lot of these initiatives here. But we can see even within this, where's the image? This is older research from me. Blockchain and the Center of Excellence within Synechron developed 6 accelerators: Ethereum, Quorum, Corda, Hyperledger Fabric, and Ripple. And here's their Synechron's FinTech Labs. If you want to check this out, it's synechron.com/FinLabs. All right, another organization in FedNow Service Provider Showcase is Temenos. This is older, but Deloitte integrated. This is through Bluezell. Deloitte integrated, which Bluezell obviously has their own coin as well. Integrated Ripple and banking software for international transfer. Ripple integration will enable banks to send payments directly and in real time without relying on intermediaries. So I think this is directly through Temenos's. I don't know if I think it's T24 Transact, but I believe it's like it's actually the core banking software. So the Ripple protocol and the core banking software. That was what Deloitte showcased integration into. All right, moving forward, talking about Dwala. Dwala is part of this the FedNow Service Provider Showcase as well. Well, Dwala, the software of Mojaloop was helped to be built out by Ripple, Dwala, the software group, Modusbox, and Crosslake Technologies. So you have Dwala integrated as a service provider showcase. Oracle is gigantic, as many of us know. This is, even just last year. So Oracle is a provider within the FedNow Service Provider Showcase. Oracle is pretty much tied directly into Quant and Overledger and all of the things that we normally talk about regarding Quant and kind of the interoperability aspects. And this is tokenization options for Hyperledger Fabric. This is a great document. This is actually like a white paper between Oracle and Quant Network, and it's talking about Hyperledger. There's a ton of info in here. Tokenization overview, Oracle blockchain platform. This deals a lot in Quant, though, as we can see here. Hang on. Yeah, cross-ledger interoperability leveraging Quant networks. Yeah. All right, ACI Worldwide is another FedNow service provider. ACI Worldwide is an OG partner of Ripple. This has never really changed. This has been on here forever. ACI also supports real-time schemes around the world, meaning that any bank can use real-time payment systems to support SWIFT, GPI, DLT, for example, Ripple, wire, and immediate payments. All right, next was Fluency Technologies. This one I found a little bit curious as well. You have to ask yourself, why is the Fed integrating within their service provider showcase a platform that is solely pretty much dealing in blockchain 4.0, or at least that's what Fluency is saying. And there's some other interesting relationships as well within the digital euro with Fluency alongside Ripple. All right, so Fluency's Orium proprietary technology is blockchain 4.0. It talks about interoperability with private stablecoin networks. This is the services that they're providing for FedNow. Interoperability with private stablecoin networks, DeFi, including cryptocurrency bridges, automated banking products, NFTs, metaverse interfaces, supply chains, and Internet of Things solutions. If you go on to Fluency's site here, offering crypto or cross-asset digital payments to users, CBDC, stablecoins, crypto, while focusing on cost optimization, speed to market versus competition. I don't believe Fluency has a native coin. Now, doing a little bit of digging through this, though, it does talk about an enterprise coin that they may be releasing. This is a next-gen enterprise coin with central bank digital currency features. So you can read through, if you want to read through fluencytech.com, I certainly recommend you do so. All right, but moving forward from this, saw an interesting announcement about European Central Bank, etc. Yeah, they're a part of the FedNow service provider, as we can see here. But this is it. The Digital Euro Association. Guess who we have? We have Ripple, RTGS Global. I'm not going to pronounce that right. C Labs, Fluency, Hamburg Commercial Bank, Circle, and Frankfurt School Blockchain Center. So again, we see Fluency and Ripple tied into the Digital Euro Association. All right. Next, I believe, is this NICE. It's NICE, their Actimize platform. Now, NICE and their Actimize platform are being integrated into the FedNow Service Provider Showcase as well. What they're doing is a market surveillance product that is allowing a cryptocurrency exchange to distinguish suspicious patterns in real time and obtain law enforcement information. So it's a monitoring software for crypto users and transactions. Okay, let me get into this here. Shoot, I lost my place here. I mean, when you do crazy amounts of deep dives like this, it's nuts. BNY Mellon. BNY Mellon was in the service provider showcase as well. Now, this isn't definitive, but I'm just going to present to you what I've found. And this, some of this may not be new to you guys, but like when I do a deep dive into, an entire FedNow Service Provider showcase, I have to try to do my due diligence and go back a little bit in time as well. This is blockchain exploration at BNY Mellon. I think this is 2015 or 16. They certainly explored Ripple, payment and settlement improvements, opportunity to optimize cross-border payments. We can see Sandy O'Connor here. Sandy O'Connor is a board member at BNY Mellon. I believe this was recent, December 13th, 2021. Well, December 14th, 2020, and she still sits on the board of Ripple. Sandy O'Connor sits on the board of directors at Ripple and simultaneously BNY Mellon. All right. Last but not least, Federal Reserve updates FedNow service time into mid-2023, marks beginning to full-scale pilot testing. This is August 29th that this was released. 120 organizations participating in the FedNow pilot program. ECS Fin. ECS Fin is tied directly into this as well. I saw an older post from Darren on here about Bank Negara in Malaysia talking about ECS Fin, and I found some of this stuff today. This is ECS Fin, and I hope this loads. All right, so if this doesn't load, it's going to suck. But ECS Fin essentially having an IMS payment solution. You might be able to see the arrow there that says Ripple. It has IMS Message Hub and Service Bus. You can see Ripple APIs. And if you go back a little bit in time here, here's what they're saying about their modern payments hub that support Ripple. Modern payments hub needs to be flexible, blah, blah, blah. Cross-border schemes such as Ripple. Even Swift has allowed blockchain solutions to make use of its global payments innovation platform for near real-time payments. With these developments in play, it is important for a payments hub to have support for digital currencies. Right through ECS Fin, we know that they are obviously a member within the FedNow piloting aspects. If you want to check out ECS Fin, I mean, it looks like they do a lot of messaging, payments, securities, integrations into banks, including central banks. So I would recommend looking into that as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a lot. Trust me, it was a lot for me. This was probably about 5 or 6 hours because I had about 60 or 70, probably 80 tabs open, and I consolidated it down, hopefully in a way that streamlines some information for you. Now, all of this information isn't definitively stating that XRP is going to be utilized. I'm trying to present relations that may exist to you guys, and then also some curious relationships within the FedNow service providers, like Fluency, dealing directly in interoperability with crypto. Alongside, there was other ones back there too, TassatPay, all these other ones that I just talked about. So the integrations are certainly interesting within FedNow. I definitely I've got my work cut out for me to try to get through the last 4 sheets within here. And, maybe to wrap it all up, I can run through, that might be taking too much on. Maybe I'll run through all 11 sheets again because I'm pretty much looking for Ripple or XRP relationships, and sometimes I find other stuff to present. If I were to go from beginning to end within all 11 sheets of this, 91 providers that are listed here, and we just saw the other Fed document saying 120 providers, and just provide the blockchain and crypto initiatives within these organizations, if I had to guess, I would guess that probably 85% of the organizations in FedNow's service provider showcase have some sort of crypto initiatives going on right now, and that might even be cutting it a little bit short. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a lot, like I said, but I do think this is valuable content to get through. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to try to finish this. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys when I talk to you. Thanks. Bye.